if you're laying in bed and all you're thinking about is, okay, I need to fall asleep, I need to fall asleep, you're not going to fall asleep, right? We fall asleep when we're thinking about the laundry list or what we need to cook for dinner the next day.
Yeah.
And so that's one really important thing is how can you make this like it's not a big deal when it feels like a really big deal if you're going through a bad episode of insomnia. So one thing is don't get into bed until you're sleepy. And this sounds intuitive, but oftentimes when we are sleep deprived or we're going through insomnia, we'll get into bed earlier because we'll say we need to sleep more. We're not sleeping. So let me get into bed at 7:30, but I'm not even tired at 7:30, that's going to increase activation and anxiety exponentially because you're going to get into bed and you'll be like, oh, I can't fall asleep. Well, you can't fall asleep because it's 7:30 and you've never been to bed at 7:30 before. And
Yeah.
so one big thing, it's so simple, is you don't get into bed until you're tired. The biggest thing with CBTI is that you have a wake up time and you stay with it. So the wake up time is the anchor point. The bedtime can fluctuate. But say you set your wake up time at 7 a.m. That means that 7 a.m. every single day until you get through the sleep issue, you're waking up no matter if you went to bed at 6 a.m. or 3 a.m. You're still getting up. And what that does is it naturally is going to start to produce a little bit of sleep restriction, which is another tool that you can use in CBT, where it increases your sleep drive. So you have two forces in sleep. One of them is sleep drive, how much you want to go to bed. And then the other one is activation, which can be increased from anxiety or caffeine or Adderall or things like that.